Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Monday, November 13th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. What a fantastic weather weekend it was, and I'll tell you, Sunday was a perfect day to walk or run across the Bay Bridge in the Bay Bridge Run Walk. Hey, a quick reminder in case you're not signed up, we do have a daily news recap newsletter. It's great for news that happens after this drops in the morning or what happens over the weekend. It's local, free, and it hits your email inbox at 7 p.m. every single night. I'm going to drop a link right here in the show notes. Anyhow, we have a bunch of news to catch up on, so shall we? If you're like me and have health insurance through the Maryland Benefit Exchange, it is open enrollment season. Between now and January 15th, you do need to make any changes or enroll if you need to. If you want coverage beginning on January 1st, you need to do that by December 31st. Otherwise, coverage is going to begin on February 1st. And if you're not happy with your current insurer, this year they've added Aetna in addition to CareFirst, Kaiser, and United. All of the details can be found at marylandhealthconnection.gov. And you want to stay tuned because we should be talking with Michelle Eberly, who is the executive director of the exchange, a bit later on this week. So we will have a bonus podcast coming up shortly. Football. They more than eked out a win. They absolutely trounced UAB to improve their season record to 4-5. Quarterback Xavier Arline had a fantastic game, rushing for 109 yards. This win keeps Navy in the hunt for a bowl appearance, and they need to have won at least 5 games to be eligible, and they have 3 more games left. ECU is up next. That's the final home game here at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium this Saturday at noon. Then they're on the road the following week for SMU on the 25th, and then a few weeks off before Army on the 9th of December in Foxborough, Massachusetts. The Military Bowl is a possibility for Navy if they are eligible. The game will be held here in Annapolis on December 27th, and the team selections will be made on December 3rd. Let's see if Coach Newberry can pull this season out of the slump. Restaurants in the Baltimore region, and I have to say that Anne Arundel County fared very well, and it gave me a few suggestions to try that I haven't been. The top spot was Ekaben in the Riverside neighborhood in Baltimore, but more locally. Full-on craft eats and drinks at the Harbor Center here came in at number 4. Ramen Ya in Glen Burnie was number 7. Vin 909 here in Annapolis was number 9. The Boatyard Bar and Grill in Eastport came in at number 17. The Hideaway up in Odenton was number 22. And the last local place that made the list was Nam Pho in Eastport, coming in at number 25. So congratulations to all, and to Ramen Ya and Nam Pho. I'll see you soon. Hey, if you have a sweater, hoodie, or fleece laying around, get it to a sweater getter and help make someone's winter a little bit warmer. Many go without, and local resident and very good friend of mine, Lisa Lutz, is doing something about it with a network of businesses that are collecting and have drop-off locations. Also, she has a group of people that will actually come and get them. They're not looking for coats, just hoodies, sweaters, and fleeces. To find out how to donate or where to drop off, look for them on Facebook. It's #JustOneSweater, and that's all one string, and make someone's winter warmer. If you want the backstory on that, we have an article up at eyeonannapolis.net. Annapolis are special, but just because it's cold doesn't mean that you can't enjoy the holidays on the water. Watermark has a ton of land and water events between now and the new year. The Jolly Express does short tours of the harbor and the creeks. There's a walking holiday candlelight stroll, a special tour with the Hammond Harwood House, and a new event this year which sounds pretty cool. It is a gourmet dinner at the Maryland Inn and then a holiday stroll. They are on the water for the Lights Parade on the 9th of December, either with dinner aboard the Raven or on the Harbor Queen, moored dockside, for their annual fun drive. This one is a freebie. You can get on the boat. Just bring a donation for We Care and Friends, a wonderful local small nonprofit. And of course, they do have a great New Year's Eve fireworks cruise planned as well. We have them all at eyeonannapolis.net, or you can go to watermarkjourney.com. sweater, and if you have a sweater or some spare food or blood, Leadership Anne Arundel wants you this Saturday at Chambers Park. They're hosting their annual food drive that now includes sweaters, fleeces, hoodies, and blood. So if you can donate any of those, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Chambers Park, which is where the Breonna Taylor mural is located on Dorsey Avenue in Parole. You caught our Canines and Crosstreks on Friday with Layla and Coda, and hopefully you have some room in your heart and home for one or both of them. They don't need to go together, if they're still there. Both were amazing love bug pups, and if you missed that, go back and give it a listen. On Saturday, we did speak with Jon Shukurov from ANS Impact, who has an absolutely amazing and empowering story of an immigrant from Uzbekistan absolutely kicking butt here in Anne Arundel County. You definitely want to give that one a listen. All right, that is a wrap. Thank you first and foremost, and also a quick thank you to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Scout and Molly's. Ann Covington is taking the day off, but she's going to be back next week with her Monday Money Report. But we do have George Young from DCMD VA Weather here with the only locally forecast weather report you will find. All that's coming up in just a bit, so hang around.
Advanced illness decisions aren't always easy. Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, wants you to know you do have a choice over who provides care, what type of care, and when and where your loved one receives that care. Learn more at hospicechesapeake.org.
Hi, I'm Betsy Abraham. My mom and I own and operate Scout Molly's, this amazing little boutique at the Annapolis Town Center, and we're here to help. Whether you are shopping for the beautiful ladies on your holiday list or for yourself, we have something stunning for every occasion, from casual to black tie. From the Parade of Lights to New Year's Eve, we have the perfect outfit for every event this year. Scout Molly's, Annapolis Town Center. Thank you for shopping local.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMD VA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMD VA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMD VA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Monday, November 13th. Pretty nice, seasonably cool weekend for the Annapolis region, and it should be a fairly nice week ahead before Thanksgiving, with only one rain chance at the end of the week into the weekend. Look for sunny skies today, with highs in the mid to upper 50s, followed by upper 50s to maybe lower 60s tomorrow, with some breezy winds, with more sunshine expected Wednesday, with temps again mid to upper 50s. From there, Thursday looks like the best day of the week, with more sunshine and low to mid 60s 4 p.m. highs, followed by a chance of showers Friday, with warm temps in the 65 to 70 degree range, with the weekend ahead, sunny and highs in the low to mid 60s Saturday, followed by mid to upper 50s on Sunday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMD VA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to follow DCMD VA Weather on Facebook and X for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.